I want to make something very clear. You don't need expensive designer clothes. You don't need a $10,000 watch. All you need is good taste, and that's free. I think a lot of guys feel that if they just had a little more money, that they would somehow instantly look better, and that's just not true. I know a lot of different people, and some of those people have a lot of money, and some of those people don't. Some of the guys that don't have a lot of money have just incredible taste, and they work with what they've got, and they always look sharp. Some of the guys I know that do have a lot of money dress like they have no idea what they're doing. And no, I'm not throwing shade on my friends, because we've had those conversations in person, and every time they ask me for help or my advice, I'm always happy to give it. There's this idea that style, or having a sense of style, somehow only belongs to rich people. That if you had just a bigger budget, you'd somehow magically be well dressed. But if that were true, why do so many rich guys still dress like overgrown 14-year-olds? And of course, because it always happens, somebody in the comments is going to bring up people like Steve Jobs, Adam Sandler, and Mark Zuckerberg. Adam Sandler is doing the anti-style thing on purpose, and he does it because he can. He's Adam Sandler. The rest of us aren't. Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg have earned the right to do pretty much whatever the hell they want. The truth is, those guys are on a whole different level, right? They're out there running half the planet, building rockets and buying $100 million yachts, and we're not, right? So please stop using those guys as a comparison, because it just doesn't work. But look, I also realize that money can buy you clothes, sure, but it can't buy taste. Taste is the filter. It's the difference between someone knowing who they are and somebody just showing off labels like a billboard. Taste is knowing what works for you. It's dressing intentionally. It's picking colors that flatter your skin tone. It's wearing clothes that fit your frame. It's grooming your beard, cleaning your shoes, and knowing that simplicity is a lot stronger than noise. Don't think of it as like reinventing yourself. Think of it more like refining yourself. We all have our own individual sense of style, and that's basically all the things that we like. So maybe you saw some other dude wearing something and you thought like, yeah, that looks cool. I could totally wear that. But then on the flip side, you've probably seen somebody else wearing something and you say like, hell no, there's no way. I would just still try sticking with timeless pieces like medium wash and dark wash blue jeans with no distressing. They should fit you well and not puddle down on top of your shoes. Instead of t-shirts, maybe try to find some good short sleeve Henleys. Consider a Henley like one step up from a t-shirt, but then one step up from that would be a nice polo shirt that fits you well. Simple, casual button-up shirts that, once again, fit like a shirt, not like a blouse or a dress. A well-fitting bomber jacket, right? You can go either something in fabric or something in suede. Try to stick with darker tones here, like blue, brown, and gray. Then, of course, we've got clean, minimal sneakers and brown boots. And the good news is you can find this stuff pretty much anywhere, like Zara, The Gap, Uniqlo, Nordstrom Rack, Macy's, and even some thrift stores if you know what you're looking for. And the other cool thing is, like everything I just mentioned will just always go together. Stick with neutral colors and earth tones, and you'll never have to worry about anything not matching. And just a quick second about grooming, because a fresh haircut, clean fingernails, a nice cologne, and a little bit of moisturizer on your face every day isn't vanity. It's called intention and presence is attractive. Here's something else about taste. It shows up in how you decorate your space, the music that you play, and the way that you speak. It's not about being fancy, it's about being thoughtful. Once you get into your 40s, a lot of guys just sort of feel like they've faded into the background and they don't feel seen at all. But here is the truth. You're in your prime. You're not invisible. You're just not making the effort to stand out with intention. People notice when you look sharp, when you smell good, when you walk with purpose, and when you speak clearly and dress like you've got standards and self-respect. You don't have to scream for attention. You just need to show people that you've still got it. I'm curious though, drop me a comment down below with the most tasteful upgrade that you have made lately, or maybe an upgrade that you know you should probably make. And with that, my friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. live well, and I will see you in the next one.